Hey everyone, it's Steve,
And Lori.
and we're at Disney in Ohio.
Yay.
And this is our tip of the week, number dos, part two.
Part two.
And hopefully this is the second in a long line of tips coming your way. So make sure you subscribe, talk to us about our other tip so far. And next week, when we've got our third tip, tell us about how this tip maybe worked out for you when you get to that point. But this week, what we're talking about, we're kind of building off of week number one,
Right.
with the getting your ADR.
But with a specific restaurant in mind.
Yes, and the reason why this came to mind was because one of our friends, Joy,
Hi, Joy.
she's gonna be going down in a couple of weeks, and
We're
she's
so excited for you. Sorry.
yeah, not jealous at all.
Yeah.
but, no, but we're really excited. I really hope that you got your reservation by sheer perseverance. That just checking the website. Or calling time after time after time. Hopefully you got what you were looking for. And let's say that you did. Let's say you got a Be Our Guest breakfast or lunch. Now, all you have to do is show up and order and eat, right? No, there's a tip for this too. That's why we're here. So the tip is, don't waste your time ordering at the restaurant itself. Make sure you pre-order. Now, you can actually pre-order up to 30 days out. But let's say, if you're like me, you already know what you're going to get 30 days out. I'm a braised pork, lemon curd cupcake kind of guy.
Every single
It's
time.
so good. It's probably my favorite quick service meal
I'd say probably
on property.
Yours.
So
So I don't always know what I am really in the mood for ahead of time. So
you can actually go online. Now, you can't do this on the My Disney Experience app. You have to go to the website itself. And if you're there the day of, which is what I kind of recommend doing, is the day of. Actually, we did this the last trip. We did it about 30 minutes before our reservation was due. So you can do it just about any time. So take advantage of it. Or if you want to modify your reservation, do it. Whip out your smartphone or your tablet, and you're connected to the Disney Wi-Fi.
Yep.
You go to DisneyWorld.com, just like when you actually made the reservations, your ADRs, or your fast passes.
Just not on the app.
Yeah, click on the My Reservations link. Go to your My Reservations page. Scroll down to where you see your reservation for Be Our Guest. There's a link that says Place Your Order. What do you think you do there?
You place your order.
Oh, okay. So you place your order. And again, you can do this up to 30 days out or up to half an hour. At least we tried it, up to about a half an hour before your actual reservation is due. So you click on everything you want, every meal,
every drink, every dessert,
whatever, soft drinks, even down to kids' meals. It has everything on there. And the reason why you want to do this is because what happens is when you get to the park the day of your reservation, the time of your reservation, you check in at the little hut building. I don't know what they call that, kiosk. It doesn't.
It's not really a key. It's a building at the foot of the bridge in front of the Beast Castle.
They give you check in. They give you a rose. You go to the end of the bridge. There's another cast member there waiting, and they look at your rose. And if you've pre-ordered, you go straight to the cashier, and you only have to wait. Well, whatever the wait is, if there's maybe two or three people at most, sometimes you're it, and you walk right up.
Sometimes there's 4 or 5, but our average is 2 or 3.
But it's better than the alternative.
Yeah.
The alternative is if you haven't pre-ordered, you go to the right, and to the right is where the suits of armor are, the hallway with the suits of armor. And if you've ever been in there, you always see a line of people, just a huge mass of people in there. And what they are doing is they are waiting to order their food. And if you do that, you're still ordering on a touch screen. I mean, you don't actually talk to a cast member, and the cast member places the order for you.
It's still a screen that you have to place your own order. You don't sit down and then order.
It's a big tablet.
Yeah, and they have several, I think, 5 or 6, something like that.
They got a bunch of floating cast members, cast members floating around and helping out guests that are having trouble. Which I think the first time we did it, we had a little bit of trouble. We actually did this one time just to test it out, and we will never do it again. It saved us.
Like a half an hour.
Like 25, 30 minutes. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. So don't waste your time.
So don't waste your time. And the really cool thing is even if you pre-order when you get to the cashier, you can still make changes to what you ordered,
Yeah,
which
last
is what
time-
we did. Just
Yeah,
this
last time we added on the French onion soup.
We did, right at the cashier. And they don't take your card or take it out of your credits for dining plan until you place your order at the cashier.
Yep.
So it's a take advantage. I mean, really, this is probably one of the best tips. And it's really odd that a lot of people don't know they can do that. So you can
Absolutely.
actually
Don't.
do that. And the Beast Castle.
That's like a fast pass.
It is.
Saving 30 minutes
Yeah.
is
It really is.
it's an extra ride. So
And Beast, the inside is so beautiful.
yeah, what you do is once you go to the cashier and you pay, you go find a table and they find you with your little rows. So you go find a table anywhere you want. You don't have to tell the cast members where you're at.
Right.
They will find you.
Yeah.
I like the West Wing. I could sit there for hours if I,
It's
just
really
because of the
cool.
special effects and the rows. Or if you don't like, if you're not a fan of the West Wing, you can go to the library where they've got the Beast and Belle.
Yep.
Okay, or you can go to the ballroom where they've got the. It's
a-
beautiful. Okay,
it's
never mind,
amazing.
Never mind. You see what I have to put up with?
But you love it anyway.
Yes, I love her because she puts up with me. She's a saint, as you can tell.
Yes, I am.
But anyway, so right now this is the only restaurant that does the pre-ordering
Right.
this way. Now, coming soon, May 27th, there's going to be another restaurant coming on board in Pandora, the world of Avatar, coming.
What's the name of that? Satui
Sat-
Canteen or
Satuli-
something like that? Yeah.
Satuli Canteen. You can only say it if you're Navi, and I'm obviously part Navi.
Obviously.
Well,
Yep.
Yeah, my brother was a Smurf. But anyway.
We won't go there.
Anyway, so yeah, the next, I think the next generation or the next
Iteration.
yeah,
or-
2.0,
yeah.
whatever you want to call this, of this technology it's going to be done using the My Disney Experience app itself. And right again, May 27th, the Satuli Canteen will be at the opening the only restaurant that is doing this. But eventually, we've heard that there's going to be a lot more restaurants coming on board doing the same thing.
Right, but there is like a little bit of a downfall of pre-ordering at Satuli Canteen, and those are
It's credit card and debit card only.
so no dining
plan.
and no
AP,
discount.
no discounts.
Yeah.
So now that's just right off the bat.
Right.
I would think that with Disney wants to make things more convenient, and that's why they're doing this. So I would think that like with AP holders, they're trying to make the entrance, getting into the parks easier for AP holders. They're not trying to make it harder for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to make it more accessible, easier to get in, because they know that the less time that you're time that you're in line, that's less time that you're spending money at like gift shops and stuff. So they really want you to not be in line as much as possible. So take advantage of these when they come out. Hopefully, in the future, they will get the AP discounts worked
And
out.
the dining
on the My
plan
Disney
where you can
Experience
apply
app.
the dining plan. 'cause
I'm
that's-
excited
yeah.
about this because
I like it. I
know,
think it's pretty cool.
we're counter service people for the
Yeah.
most part.
I mean,
Mainly
we-
because I don't let her sit down
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah.
I keep her going. Every once in a while, we do a table service because
Because he's
Give a
got to
break.
give Mama what she wants every now.
yeah, got to keep Mama happy. Got to keep Mama happy.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited about this because I think that pre-ordering and the less time that you're waiting in line, the more time you're in the parks enjoying it just,
Everything.
just more
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah.
So
So our tip of the week is pre-order at Be Our Guest Restaurant.
lunch or breakfast.
Yes.
So stay tuned.
Yep.
We hope. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for taking time out of your day to sit with us and talk to us and whatever.
Yeah.
We appreciate your likes,
Yep.
comments, and
Be sure to
subscribe.
share your
Make sure
tip.
you subscribe because
Oh,
I've got a tip that I want to let loose right now.
Nope.
But I'm going to hold back.
Yep.
But you need to make sure you subscribe. This is a fast pass tip. It's going to
Okay, that's all they need to know.
Going to
It's
get you
a
extra fast passes.
It's a fast pass tip.
Yeah.
So stick around.
It's my favorite tip. I do it all the time.
I kind of like this one.
Yeah. But anyway, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
See ya.
Bye.